When I was 18 years old, I was really not sure what I wanted to do with my life. I had no specific ambitions or career goals or desires, but I had a high school friend who was several years ahead of me, a couple of years ahead of me, who had gone to the Virginia Military Institute, and he came back home from the fall semester on Christmas furlough one year, and he said, "Dan, you need to go to VMI. It's going to give you the direction and the discipline in your life that you're lacking right now." And so without even really questioning him, I submitted one application, one and one only. I didn't apply to any other schools. I applied to VMI, I was accepted, and I went. I remember very distinctly from my time at VMI the excellent quality of the professors that I had. I'm one of those guys that went to VMI not so much to be commissioned in the military, but I went there to get an education. I was really kind of jazzed about going to college. The education that I received at VMI ultimately made it very easy for me to get into graduate school, made it very easy for me to be able to succeed in graduate school, and frankly, the critical thinking and the analysis that I learned just from 4 years in the classroom at VMI has held me over very well in my entire career. I began supporting the Institute financially probably about 10 to 12 years after graduation. As I got older, as I got more financially successful in my career, had more responsibility and accountability in terms of the roles and the positions that I held within the industry that I'm in, it became more and more apparent to me that VMI had really made a lot of that possible. And so I increased my giving to the Institute proportionally. Now there's ways to support the school not financially, and I try to do that as well. And I mean that as an alumni, there's only a limited amount that you can do, but going to football games and reconnecting with your former faculty members if they're there. I try to support the athletic programs there as much as I can by showing up and just cheering for the team. I try to support individual cadets or prospective cadets. One of the things that I try to do is when I know families who have kids in high school that are considering going to VMI, I invite them to have their kids sit down with me and I can answer any questions that they have and just talk to them, because it is a big decision. One of the hallmarks of obviously going to VMI and having graduated from there is the instantaneous connection with almost all VMI alumni. Not only your brotherettes, not only members of your own class and the classes that were immediately above you and behind you, but really you could run into anybody from VMI, and as soon as you self-identify or they self-identify and you're able to figure it out, there's instantaneous camaraderie, there's instantaneous bonds, there's instantaneous level of comfort and trust that you don't have with people that didn't go there. It's one of the best things about having graduated from VMI.